Gone from the Navy are the old ships of wood and sail. Today we have mighty floating fortresses of steel and steam, huge units of high speed with tremendous power to deliver a damaging blow. Gone also are the old-time sailormen, but their legacy of glorious tradition lives on in our Navy. The complex steam and electrical machinery driving our modern giants of the sea with their extremely complicated systems of heavy armament requires trained men with sufficient educational background to enable them to specialize in the technical subjects involved in the ship's operation. The men of our Navy come from all points of the United States, east, south, north, and west, from the wheat fields of Minnesota, hills of Kentucky, the sunny gardens of California, and from cosmopolitan New York. Modern naval recruiting is kept in step with progress. The blue and gold recruiting banner of our Navy is displayed in every large city in the United States. Before they are accepted for enlistment, all applicants must meet the Navy's high standards of physical stamina, mental alertness, and character. Applicants who pass the rigid entrance examinations are accepted for enlistment and then sent to a United States Naval Training Station to receive rudimentary instruction in naval discipline and to be taught and trained in preparation for their duties on board a modern man-of-war. Napoleon said, "An army travels on its stomach." Well, that holds good for the Navy, too. And these lads are receiving the first of many wholesome meals. Check and double check. Physical well-being is of vital importance. The Navy must be critical of its manpower, and it is. Every precaution is taken to prevent illness and spread of contagious disease. Skilled doctors and all the equipment of modern medical science are provided. Sound teeth are an asset to any man. Blue jackets seldom are seasick, but imagine being seasick and having a toothache at the same time. Training begins with a military haircut. Long hair, though it may be excellent for charming the ladies, has no value in the Navy. At sea, wet hair may fall into a man's eyes and impair his efficiency during moments of action. Each man receives everything he will require, from hat to socks. Also a complete outfit of bedding. Off go the old and on go the new. In his uniform, the recruit feels like an old salt. How to distinguish his uniform from that of his shipmates? That is a problem, but the answer is simple. Space is at a premium on board a naval ship, therefore blue jackets soon become experts at rolling their own. All seafaring men must sooner or later master the art of sleeping in a hammock. Recruits receive this phase of their training while still ashore. A little experimenting and his hammock becomes a blue jacket's best friend. While shipmates sleep, someone stands guard. This is an ancient feature of military life. Whether on land or sea, there is always that bugler to shatter sweet dreams with reveille. Training is now underway in earnest. Commencing with infantry drills, recruits are first taught the proper placement of their feet, then to face and turn about in a military manner, and finally to take part in infantry maneuvers involving large bodies of men. No organization, whether it be civilian or military, can function at peak efficiency without teamwork, order, and discipline. The infantry drill is stressed at naval training stations because it inculcates those three qualities. And in addition, it teaches a cheerful, prompt obedience to orders while building healthy, rugged bodies. A bit awkward now, perhaps, but in a few weeks, their movements and cadence will be perfect and snappy. Blue Jackets call this a galley, but just the same, it's still a kitchen, and what a kitchen it is. Great steam kettles, huge ranges, everything from a paring knife to a mechanical potato peeler. Enough food to serve 3,000 men is prepared for each meal. To avoid confusion in the mess halls, the food is served in cafeteria style. Books play an important role in the life of a modern blue jacket. On each ship, there are library facilities available. This lad seems to have plenty to write home about. Blue Jackets never miss an opportunity for a contest of skill. They have introduced American games in many parts of the world. Oftentimes, in a foreign port, a good game serves to break the ground for a common basis of friendship and understanding. The Navy has its horseshoe champs, too, but these men are just practicing. These boys hope to win a place on the fleet championship teams when they go to sea. The heavyweight finals in the fleet championship, and may the best man win. In an emergency at sea, a blue jacket's life may depend upon his ability to remain afloat until he is rescued. For this reason, all recruits receive swimming lessons under the guidance of expert instructors. Each man's ability to swim is carefully checked. Swimming for a serious purpose now, but on board ship, swimming call is the signal for all hands over the side, and do they enjoy it? Jackknives and backflips, quite a contrast to the lads receiving their swimming lessons at the training station. The bugler may not be popular when he sounds reveille, but when he plays movie call, well, look at this audience. The spiritual needs of the Blue Jackets are not neglected. Kindly chaplains with a wide and experienced knowledge of the problems of young men solicitously aid and advise the recruits in their new environment.